Alright gang, this is Boss Butcher. I just taking some weird shots here. I'm going to show you a little bit of the place here. I'm going to go out here in the garden and show you my knucklehead garden that I started this year. I'm a complete amateur at gardening. Went down to Home Depot and bought a few seeds and things like that. And I mean, anybody can grow squash apparently, that's what I was told, and zucchini. And I grew some peppers too. I actually picked the first couple of jalapenos out of there. I'm waiting on these red peppers to show up, but I do have some squash out there. They're not quite ready. They're still green, but they're huge, man. It looked like, man, the pod people dropped by because I took a week and I hadn't seen it. I hadn't looked at them for a week. Went out there and last I saw there were some blossoms and kablooey, man. There's some gigantic squash out there now. So I'm gonna go take the camera out in the garden here and give you a look at my little knucklehead garden out there. So hope you enjoy it. I also want you to say hi to my good buddy Hank. Here's Hank, my dachshund. You might have heard about him in my tweets. He's a good dog. He's pretty much a hellhound, you know what I mean? So I sick him on trick-or-treaters at Halloween time. Alright, let's go out in the garden. What do you say? Alright, this is my garden here. It's really small. It's not big at all. It's probably, oh, I don't know, 6 feet by 6 feet or maybe 8 feet by 8 feet. You can see the squash plants have just taken over the world here. You can see a few of the squash down there. They got some weird bugs on them. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that out. But anyway, check out some of these bad boys. Look at that. Big old squash in there. There's like, I don't know, man, probably 8 of them by now. So there's that. And I got my, I gotta get in here and weed too. There's some weeds, but check this out. This is my red pepper plant I was telling you about. It's growing pretty good. It's got blossoms, so hopefully before too long we're gonna have some red peppers out here. And I did notice over here earlier, now my jalapeno plant kind of got engulfed in this squash. And see, there's one of the blossoms right down there. You can see that, where that'll turn into a squash here apparently before too long. Now I found a jalapeno. I just got to find my pepper plant now. Okay, it's back in here. Yeah, there it is. And it's hard to get in here, but you can see a little jalapeno there where my finger is. It's tiny. It ain't ready. But anyway, that's the garden. And hey, check out over here. Got a little scarecrow going here. He isn't doing too good with those beetles though. He isn't scaring too many of them. But anyway, little Godzilla taking care of my garden. Here's my gnome. I have 2 gnomes. That's the guy, he guards this tree and kind of checks the weather for me. Then over here, you'll see my replica of Stonehenge. What do you think, huh? Not too bad for a lowbrow person like myself. Then we zoom up here. Got my bird feeder. Check out some birds. And back to Stonehenge. Yeah, it's still got some work to do, but not too bad.